see if I can get him over here. Hey guys, watch Igmag too. We're live on there too, so if you guys want to see my tattoo, just go on Igmag. Igmag's Facebook.
Hey, Inkmag, we're back.
Alright, let me see if I can get it over here in this computer. Coming up. There we are.
So maybe like 6 or 7 of you will get to watch the thrilling conclusion of Gian getting tattooed all damn night.
That's my elbow right there, guys. This is getting tattooed.
I don't think Gian feels feelings.
Sucks. It does. Greetings from Chile.
Real quick, if you want to like straighten out your arm, we'll kind of like show what we got done.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I don't want to see it. I'm not looking.
yeah, just close your eyes while everyone else looks. You can see the back end of it. If I just like roll your skin.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
You can move it.
You can kind of check out where we are. We're almost done. I'm just gonna do his elbow because I like to save the best for last. I'm a sadist, and then I'll go back through and do all the white highlights and little fancy bells and whistles. But
Good.
we're in the home stretch.
I'm excited.
Yeah, you're excited.
Take that aside of the word.
I like that the music gave out right as we started too. Music has had enough.
Alright.
It's out of here.
What am I getting, homie? I'm getting my wife's portrait by Kelly. She's gonna love it. She's been great. What's up, Peru? I would love to go to Peru.
Yeah.
It's a good spot to go.
I'd like to see Stefano's shop
Right?
in Peru.
How many hours? Well, it's been like 8 hours, guys.
Yup.
It's been a while, but, you know, I take a lot of breaks. I suck at getting tattoos, so.
We've only taken like, what, like 2 breaks? Like only one
Like
real
2.
significant one.
Yeah, like 3 breaks. I just took one
Yeah.
right now, so.
I'm gonna move you like that so your arm can bend more.
Wherever you need it. Yep, right here?
Yup.
Oh, it feels
Actually, a little bit less. My
Okay.
bad. There you go. Can't make up my mind. Alright, Gian. Going for it, okay?
Fucking do it.
Alright.
Alright, guys. Let's do it. Let me see. But I can touch your mustache. I guess I can. I sat for 6 hours in my arm with no breaks. You're a fucking trooper. It's going all the way from my elbow to my wrist. Good one. What's up, baby?
This is like kind of prime time for people on the West Coast, right?
Yeah. Go
Yeah.
around. Let's see what the Igmag says. Oh, that's right. I believe it.
Oh, let me get you a little bit more centered on that. If that is any better. Sorry about that. I I know it's hard to see stuff right now, but it's kind of a weird spot to tattoo, like right on the elbow like that. But once I go back in and do all of the details, like the white highlights and everything, you'll be able to get a pretty good view of the whole tattoo.
I feel like breathing is the best for those tattoos. I breathe a lot to help.
Breathe?
Yeah,
Breathing?
breathing.
Yeah, breathing's the best.
It's like the best.
Oh, God.
People underestimate it, I think.
They really do. I feel like when you hold your breath, it like pushes everything to the surface, and you're just like this big, tense mess.
Yeah, you can't get tense. Sometimes I feel myself getting tense during the tattoo, and I always gotta be telling myself, like, just relax. Really does help, man. I just feel like every time I tell people, like, just concentrate on your breathing, they feel like I'm telling some hippie shit.
I know.
You know?
No, bro, I'm just trying to get you to focus on something else, and also breathing.
Yeah, not some hippie
I don't think,
shit.
I don't think breathing is exclusive to hippies. Like, everyone seems to do it.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing it.
Nowadays, at least.
I keep catching, like, glimpses of the screen, and it looks like you're getting tattooed by a shrub.
Oh, well.
Like, I can see, like, my fluff of hair in the foreground.
Hey. You guys got any questions for Kelly? Since she's tattooing me right now? It'd be awesome.
What, right here?
No, it feels great.
How about here?
Oh,
So cool.
Oh. Is Kelly in PR with you? No, she's not in PR. We're in Salem, Massachusetts. I love saying Massachusetts.
Salem, Mass, Helheim Gallery.
We're here. What time is it over here, Kelly? Roughly. What, like 12? 1?
Right now, I think it's like 12:45ish.
Oh, good.
Yeah, 1:45.
It's a good day.
I would like to lie and say that we got a late start, but honestly, like, it's pretty...
Well, we started like at 4, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a decent sized tattoo, though.
Dude, it's huge. Fucking huge. This is in Salem, yeah? See what else we got. That's $8 in inscription, somebody says, yep. So 8 hours, huh? Yep, 8 hours,
Yeah.
guys. It's a bunch of 8 hours. It's a really big tattoo. It looks small, but wraps a lot around my tiny little arm. My little tiny little arm. from Texas.
It's the back of my head. I realize that now. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys.
Howdy.
It's just the back of my head instead of the tattoo.
Oh. It's a hard one to get.
I know, like, doing the elbow, it's like a... It's not a super
Oh, I'm
easy
sending you a live video
angle
thing. Live video. Like, those things I make with PVC. You know, I fucking love it.
Yeah, I can't make stuff.
Oh, I just made it for
Dude, the twins make
you.
everything.
Dude, they're fucking geniuses,
I can't do anything. Like, I tried to put the TV on the wall, and it was a gosh damn calamity. And then I thought I was being awesome by like, oh, I'll solve the problem of there being a hole in the wall, and I like foamed everything. Like I put that spray foam in the hole.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I sprayed all the wires together, and,
Oh.
like in there. So when that TV needs to come, like I don't know what to do. I sprayed all the wires into place.
Just call my ride.
I know, help me. I thought I was doing so good because I like had a can of like spray foam. Like, yeah, I'm pretty handy, pretty good
What
at
could go
things.
wrong?
Yeah. Oh my god! So I didn't know that spray foam like worked as well as it does, and I used my fingers to like maneuver it.
Oh, that shit never comes off.
No, it doesn't.
Come off for like weeks.
And
bro.
then like I tried to like wipe it off with like these blue paper towels.
Oh no, you got blue.
And then the blue paper towel like stuck to my hand and I couldn't get the paper towel off for weeks either.
Oh,
Like
shit.
it was a full week that I had this and it looked straight up moldy.
Oh.
What a
That's happened.
what a worthless creature.
Oh. I gotta say, elbows always suck, right? It's just a weird spot.
Yeah. But I hate that look of like I avoided the elbow.
Yeah, I've
Like-
done it so many times and I'm always regretting it.
Yeah.
And my clients too. They always tell me like, hey, what are we gonna do with this elbow? I'm like, God, I don't know what to do with it now.
Yeah.
So now I just cover right over it.
I just try to like ignore it basically,
Yeah,
like ignore that
yeah.
it's an elbow and just like blast right over it with whatever lines and like
Yeah.
the only thing I won't do on an elbow that I'll do anywhere else is like I don't want to use like super light colors.
Oh. It kind of turned on you there.
Yeah. Like they just light colors I feel like just fall right out of an elbow.
They do.
Like you can kind of cheat if you put like enough black around it or something, like it'll look light. But if you
Yeah.
try to pound white into an elbow, I don't know about that.
I don't know if I've ever done that. Yeah. I don't like using white that much. I mean,
No.
it's just not one of my things. I try to avoid it, but, I like using it in dots and, like, simple lines and stuff. Kind of looks cool. I like when you put white around things, like how
Yeah.
you outline with a really bold. What do you do that with? With a really, like a 9, like shader or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Seems like that way.
Yeah. A lot of the time, too, it's not even white. It'll be like one part of it will be white, but it's usually just like a lighter version of whatever color it's next to.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then like just the part that I want to have the most emphasis will be white. But I don't try to do like one big like, oh, this is gonna be a solid white outline.
Yeah, I feel like it's a really good one. I like that look.
And that's just graffiti at that
Yeah.
point.
You know what I hate to do because I suck at it? doing highlights in a nose.
Oh, yeah?
I fucking hate it, bro. I suck at it. I never know what to do with it. And every time I do it, I'm always like, oh, wait.
What have I done?
Got a white dot there.
I love doing highlights on the nose.
You know what to do. That sounds so disturbing. Yeah.
That's probably someone else's machine.
Hey guys, we're Facebook Live right now on Ink Magazine. Or Ink Magazine. You guys want to see my tattoo? Go check it out. We're live right now. Woo! That was hot.
That's a spicy meatball.
You guys hear that shit? It was nuts.
Hey, wanna hear my impression of a coil machine?
Oh, God. That's hilarious. Oh. Oh. Feels good, right, Gian? Kinda. It damn does. See, not too many new questions on Ink Mag.
Are they still getting rowdy?
Not really.
Cool.
We're still at, 8 hours, huh?
Yep.
That was the last comment.
Solid.
Wait, am I missing something?
Nope.
What am I getting, Patty? I'm getting a picture of my wife. It's actually a Kelly Doty portrait of my wife. And it's clean. Alright. Cuando regresas a Pío, si no te quedas contigo. Pronto, después de Philly. Se supone que como el 14 o 15. But she'll be back the 15th, guys. When will you be back, Kelly? Like the 15th also?
What?
The 15th after Philly, probably you'll be back.
Yeah, I'll be back the whatever that Tuesday is, I think.
Cool. Dye your hair like Kelly. Damn, that's fucking a great idea.
Hair dyeing party.
Hawaiian Expo is where we're going. I would love to go. Well, I don't know if I'm going it this year, but I'd love to do it.
You'd fit right in.
Right? I would kill it. I would have to go with extra cash just to buy Hawaiian shirts over there. Hello from Russia.
Ooh. Hello, Russia. I'm not rushing at all. Get it? 8 hours. I'm not rushing.
You fucking suck.
I hate myself.
That's such a dumb joke. Oh, man. California. What's up, California? And Guatemala. That's a good one, huh?
My brain, like, Guatemala is sitting right next to guacamole in, like, the dictionary of my brain. And so immediately I was like, damn, Guatemala does sound good right now.
Guacamole. That elbow, huh?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Tattoo, getting up. New tradition. I'm getting a new school tattoo by Kelly. It's my wife's portrait.
It's kind of like my version of neo-traditional. It's bordering on it. I'm tiptoeing towards some broad concepts posed by neo-traditional.
I love it.
What a bullshit answer
I don't know.
I just gave.
New school.
It is new school.
New school, girl.
It is, but there is actually a lot of like neo-traditional to it. I feel like because I did the harsh like side profile. I feel like that's probably what's doing it for me.
Oh yeah, it's outline.
Like, yeah, that profile, and then like she's not that goofy.
Yeah.
Like I didn't make it too wacky of a new school.
That,
So it's about as neo-traditional as I get.
Watercolor coral tattoo. No, nothing that.
Watercolor coral reef. Dude, so many tattooers messaged me after, like, right after that episode, and they were like, really? Watercolor coral reef?
Oh, dude.
I was like,
yup. That was so good. I wasn't expecting it either. I was expecting watercolor, but not that. I was like, dang,
yeah.
Killed it.
Well, did you have, like, was there anything you were expecting, like, for watercolor? Were you like, oh, it's gonna be, like, watercolor?
I don't know. It's watercolor something. Like, I want a fish. I want a this, that, you know. I don't know. Great. It was a great one. I gotta say, I was genius.
Oh my god.
Genius.
I really...
If I were you, I'd be really proud of myself.
I really was.
I really would be. Like, I mean, it was fucking genius.
I patted myself on the back for that one.
Oh, yeah, it was so killer.
I won't get in trouble for this. Obviously things get cut, but one of the things that you didn't see was, like, I had said no fish. Gian goes, no fish, so I can do a crab.
But you know
like,
what?
yeah, technically it's a crustacean. Yeah, you were good to go on you know, a big crabby chest piece.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna do it.
You know how much people want crab chest.
They would have done some little crab.
That was another thing I was thinking of doing, was doing crab.
Around yours?
No, just like, depending on what I got for, like, you know, viewer's choice.
Oh, do the crab.
I was like, oh, maybe I'll do like a crab because they have a lot of different texture and everything.
It was great.
Oh yeah, that's right on the elbow.
Oh, you can feel it. Right on there.
You're like, oh no, I know.
I'm fucking. Look, you
I'm
guys
right
can
there
see
with
my
you.
body right now. Look at it. That's my body.
I like that it just looks like you're in mid-fall.
I'm like flying through there, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Before it looked like you had landed painfully, but now like you're regressing.
Oh, I know. It's like I'm doing a fucking scorpion here.
Fun stuff for Gion.
The scorpion pose. That's exactly right.
It's just, you're just doing yoga.
Yeah.
You're getting more and more hippie by the second. Talking about breathing. Now you're doing yoga
You
poses.
just gotta breathe and stretch out, you know, man. Just do it, bro. Ugh.
Your elbow keeps bleeding.
It does?
Yeah, I keep like I'm trying to push it back in. Like, put it back.
No. This means I'm a human being, I guess.
Yeah. Not the scorpion you would lead us all to believe.
Brazil! Brazil!
See, that definitely sounded Italian to me.
No, it's Brazil.
But the way you say it, like, it sounds like Brad Pitt in, like, Inglourious Bastards.
What was it? Lugian.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, I can't remember. I just remember, like, Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. I love it.
Margherite.
That was so good. Megami. Some shit like that. It's just known.
Gorlami.
Gorlami.
There it is.
Gorlami. Gorlami. I love it.
Did you know that's Quentin Tarantino that's choking her?
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't show his face, but those are Quentin Tarantino's hands, and he's really choking her.
Holy shit!
Like,
you
she-
can tell that she really is.
Yeah, she told him to go for it and to really choke her, and so like, her eyes are actually bugging out of her head because she's being, like, full on choked by Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin, I like that guy. He's got a great movie that's really underrated. It's called like The Hotel or something like that. What is it?
5 Rooms?
5 Room.
Yep.
Love that movie. I think it's underrated.
I've seen it a couple times. I like it. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite
No, it's not my favorite.
Tarantino thing. I love True Romance.
True Romance?
Yeah. Have you not seen True Romance?
Dude, I gotta say, I don't think I have.
Oh, dude, it's awesome. He didn't direct it. He wrote it. But I think it's the first like feature that he got produced. And it's got like Christian Slater and Patricia Arquette star, but like really it's important that he has like a really weird role by Gary Oldman and Christopher Walken and Dennis Hopper. They're all awesome in it. It's got a good soundtrack too, like the score to it is rad. Oh, it's such a good movie.
I gotta see it. Never seen it. I've seen a bunch of Quentin Tarantino's, but I don't know. I feel like it's mostly his famous ones, you know?
Yeah. True Romance it's famous, but it's not like, Pulp Fiction or, Kill Bill or something like that.
Those are
or even like Reservoir Dogs. It's
Oh,
definitely
Reservoir Dogs, one of my favorites. It really
Yeah.
is.
I like whatever happens to Tim Roth's voice in there. He's like, I'm fucking tired.
Who's that?
He got shot in the belly. It was Mr. Orange.
Yeah, Mr. Orange.
Yeah.
First guy.
Yeah.
The
Spoiler
most
alert, he's the cop.
Don't do it.
I just spoiled
Oh,
a
you
30-year-old
spoiled it.
movie or whatever. What is it? It's 25?
Well, if you haven't seen it, then you
Yeah.
deserve that.
You've had a quarter of a century to get familiarized with Reservoir Dogs. Nobody's watching it for the twist ending. They're watching it for a dude getting his ear cut off.
Oh,
Spoiler alert. Wherein Kelly ruins the plot to Reservoir Dogs.
Oh
Oh my god, your elbow's bleeding so much.
No, it's not.
It is. It's really hard to get ink in there.
No.
Yes. Oh, hey, it's coming together. I have to like sit back and look at it because I'm like, I don't know. We're not making much progress. Look at this. Look at this massacre.
Oh my god, Kelly, what are you
Look at
doing
that.
to me? I'm losing blood here by gallons.
You're like Mr. Orange.
That is looking pretty good. You fucking hurt. Stop freaking jacket. It's not a jacket. It's not fucking jacket.
That jacket you had at the finale was awesome, though.
Dude, I did kill it, dude. I had that shit
Yeah.
from Europe.
That was
And I
a
had
nice
it tailored,
jacket.
too. Love it.
I was like, I went through everyone's clothes, like, because I think you were doing something, and I was alone with everybody's clothes, and I was going through everyone's like wardrobe at one point, and I was like, oh man, I think Gian might be the best dressed, but then I saw like Boneface
Aw.
and John Collins.
Collins.
The
no,
lining of
but
his
the best
suit.
one was fucking Kevin.
Kevin, yeah, no one's gonna beat Kevin.
Oh. Yeah, Kevin killed it. Boneface too, what killed it?
Oh my
He didn't
God.
want to wear those like socks. He wanted to wear something else, and I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? You better wear those fucking socks."
I didn't see the socks. I saw like
dude.
his suit like had like this really subtle pattern on it.
Oh, dude, the socks were like purple socks with like pugs on it or some shit like that. It was awesome.
Oh my god. Yeah, why wouldn't you want to wear those?
He killed it. He killed it.
Yeah, like there were some nice suits.
Fucking hell, was sick.
They just bleed so much, elbows. It's like that's anything else, like I don't really care about doing an elbow other than the fact that they bleed so damn much.
How long have you guys been tattooed? Been tattooed for 8 hours.
Now it's probably like 8.5. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, it's just so amazing.
Let's get right there again. In a second, I can back team you.
Oh, that sounds good.
You're like, don't, then I won't feel it. Why even get tattooed then?
Oh, who says that?
What's that hateful noise?
What?
So hateful sounding.
Breathing out. It's the best, I gotta say. It's better than anything.
You're like, I'm on a beach. You go to hell.
Holy shit. That does suck that way.
This is for doing such a nice Japanese piece, Gion.
Oh. Ask Kelly if he's still scared of Chris Nunez. Fuck no.
Chris Nunez is real nice.
He really is.
Like, I think he's a nice guy. But you also have to remember that I'm scared of almost everybody. Like, I am not socially good. So it doesn't mean much. Like, oh, Kelly's scared of them. Like, yeah, of course. Of course. But to answer your question, yeah, terrified.
Terrified, yeah.
Just
not me.
terrified.
Fuck Chris. Nah, Chris is cool. I fucking think I actually hanged out with Chris in Atlanta. And he said to me, that he loved the tattoos I did and everything, but he's like, he was really rooting for you. So, I think he was really on your team.
That's
Not
nice.
only like, not only because he had you.
No, he really was really, really supportive. Like, watching the show, like, I was like, was he? Like, and it was weird. It's kind of, it messes with your head a little bit, but like, no, he was really, really supportive. So much goes into an episode. You don't get to, like, a lot of it has to move fast. But he was supportive. So was Oliver, though.
I love Oliver. I think Oliver helped me out so much during the competition. It's great.
Yeah, they did do a lot of coaching.
They really did. I felt like they really got into it.
Yeah.
Ooh. What do you wipe with? Just water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, especially on an elbow, that thing would be like an open little sponge. All the dead skin on it if I was using like green soap or something.
Ugh. I don't use too much green soap at all, too.
Yeah.
What's left?
I've got like highlights in
Wanna
the
show
hat.
people? Is that you?
Yeah. Alright. So far, if you want to like straighten your arm out a little bit. So you guys can kind of see where we are. I've still got highlights throughout the tattoo, but I'm just gonna go in and do the lighter tones in the top of the hat right on Gion's elbow, and then there's a little bit of like gray wash I'm gonna do around like the front brim of the hat, so like not too much. That shouldn't hurt too bad. It'll only take a couple minutes. But we only have a few minutes left. Like, I mean, I say a few minutes, and that's in Kelly time, so don't get your hopes up, Gian.
Yeah.
Ugh. You're like, oh no, my spirit's been broken long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I'm gonna turn my Instagram live feed off. You guys better join, what is it, Ink Mag?
Ink Mag, if you go...
Yeah, Ink Mag's Facebook. Just go over there, check it out. We're live right now. You guys can see Kelly Doty tattooing. Alright guys, take it easy. Bye. Say bye, Kelly.
Bye!
Bye. Oh. And? I think I ended it. No, I didn't. And suck it. Ooh.
Just a tattoo of your wife wearing a croissant on her head.
Really?
It's all, like, like, I know it's not a croissant, but in my head, I'm just like, it's like a little croissant.
That's what it looks like.
Like a delicious hat.
I love it.
A delicious breakfast hat. Oh, I'm gonna do a bright green highlight on the very back of the hat. Like, I don't know if you saw, I left like a little bit of reflective light.
No, I haven't seen anything much. I just saw the elbow thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like a bright green light so you get the impression that like that glow is kind of like hitting the other side too. It's for fun.
I haven't seen it, but it looks great on camera.
You said while croaking out your last breath.
Oh.
Your death rattle. It looks great.
Looks great. I love that, man. Where did I get Buddy from? I think it's from you.
from
It
Boston.
is not. Like, we got it from you.
Hey, buddy.
We got it from watching you, Dad.
Buddy, it's like from here, I think. I get it every time I come to Boston. You always say buddy.
Maybe, like, because you had that on the show.
Yeah, I
Like,
think it's from Boston. I forgot it.
buddy.
Buddy.
Kid.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, kid. It'd be funny if you picked up, like, really, really weirdly, specifically New England traits.
Like what?
Like, you were just a rabid Tom Brady fan.
Dude, I really
like-
don't watch. A lot of people watch football over here.
Yeah.
It's really big. Enough for me. When is the Super Bowl? I don't even know.
I don't know. I don't follow
I
basketball.
know it's this week. People are talking about it.
Alright, I hope that helped. Let's see.
No.
Nope.
Not kidding. Is it live?
Yeah, it's just have to move that a little bit. It's like 2 at the top.
I don't look like a crow fan at all. Okay.
if you guys have any questions.
So 8 hours, huh?
Nope.
Nope.
That was the last question, I guess. So, yeah, what's wrong? No questions, guys? Unless this thing is stuck.
I think it is.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's weird because video's still playing.
So 8 hours, huh?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Sorry if you guys were asking questions or anything.
Yeah, we couldn't see 'em.
Our feed got stuck without us noticing, so we weren't deliberately ignoring you, just accidentally.
If you weren't a tattoo artist, what would you want to do? That's a good question.
That was a pretty good question. If I wasn't a tattoo artist, I would want to be a tattoo artist, I guess is the answer.
Well, what else would you be? If you could
I would be a dick, apparently. That's no, I have tried to answer that. I know when I was little, like I also wanted to be like a comedian, and I used to do improv comedy.
I would love to see that.
I like it. I like being on stage and everything. Like, but I don't know if that's a viable career. But then most people would make the argument that art isn't really a viable career path for most people. So
That's true.
let's buck the odds.
Well, I don't know. I think I could get going on. You ever thought about doing something else besides tattooing, like, for the rest of your life?
No. I'm not good at anything else.
Oh, dude, I think about it all the time. I'm always like, it's not like you a lot of things.
Huh.
Sometimes I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll be something else.
Oh, man. Like what? What?
Dude, I don't know.
What else do you
think about it all
do?
the time. Like, I don't know what I would do. I would love to be an astronaut.
I thought you were going to say an ostrich. I would love to be an ostrich. Really explore that.
Dude, explore space.
Yeah,
Too
as an
old.
ostrich.
I'm 30. Can't do it now.
I don't know. How old was like John Glenn? Buzz Aldrin when they went into space.
Oh,
Probably started training way younger.
Yeah.
They have like a shitload of degrees too.
Fuck yeah, I'm
That's-
done for.
Yeah, you're not going into space.
Not gonna happen.
I'm sorry that I started that sentence trying to give you hope because that was cruel.
Maybe I could tattoo in space. Somebody.
Like how like in Armageddon they brought up like a drilling team. Like it was
Yeah.
easier to teach a drilling team how to astronaut than it was to teach astronauts how to drill.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Makes
it makes
sense.
perfect sense. It would be way easier to teach a tattooer how to astronaut than teach an astronaut how to tattoo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're going into space.
Dude, I'm
I
going.
turned back around.
I'm going to space. Tattooing that.
Yep.
How about tattooing a president? How cool would that be?
Doing a tattoo of a president
No,
or
tattooing
tattooing
a president.
any president?
No, an American president in our case, It's,
Does
like,
it just have to be current or can
I
it be
have
like former?
friends that have told me that Obama has tattoos.
I bet he does.
Yeah, supposedly. And supposedly I know people that supposedly know somebody that tattooed them.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, obviously not while he was the president.
Well, I mean, he probably didn't get them removed, and then like last week got them re-put on. Like,
No, yeah, he probably got it before he was the president or something, you know?
he's got that like cool rebellious air about him.
Yeah.
I'd buy it. I'd buy it.
Me too. I want to believe it's true.
Yeah.
But
I definitely want to believe it's true.
Yeah, I've heard that there's
take it.
presidents out there that got some tattoos. It's gotta be the
Like-
truth. I could see Bush rocking a couple fucking tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. For sure.
Like, he got him, like, while he was, like, pledging Skull and Bones and everything, and he had to get, like,
You know it.
a tattoo done by, like, one of the former members, but, like, on his taint or something.
It's a super fucking racist tattoo.
Yeah, it's just... Well, it's probably, like, remember the Stonecutters episode of The Simpsons?
Oh,
It's probably that. It's the Stonecutters logo.
probably is.
Yeah.
Misfits.
Yeah. It's just a band logo. Or it's something really weird. It's just like a dolphin.
Butterfly.
Yeah.
I bet it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I got a butterfly.
Yeah, dolphins are just the butterflies of the sea.
But I want a really bad dolphin.
Yeah, it's a dolphin like smoking a joint.
Oh, god damn it, Kelly, that hurts. Like,
Told you I was gonna do that green.
It does feel like it.
You're like, oh yeah, I know green. I know green when I feel it.
Kumbaya, my lord.
Oh my god, Gian, you got to the singing part of the tattoo. That always happens. I didn't think we would get there with you, but we did.
We got it. I'm singing Kumbaya.
What does kumbaya mean?
I don't know. Gee. I don't know. Thank you.
Maybe. Hey, you know what? That was a pretty good guess.
Thank you.
I'd buy it.
Oh, is that a tear? Look at that. I think there's a tear coming out. Man. Trying to see what people writing. Oh, this is a big one. Question.
Hmm?
I don't understand that question. I'm trying to understand it. Is your paint tolerance lower since you do tattoos, artists, and since you're an artist and you know the nerve points of the body better, can you better prepare your brain so it doesn't hurt as much?
Oh my god.
Not really at all, man. I feel like
Tattooers are worse.
tattooers are worse. Get it tattooed, right? I mean, for me it is.
Yeah,
Always get
because you know why? Because it's not anything new. It's not like a
Yeah.
spectacle. It's not special to us.
it's
Like,
not so much fun anymore.
so it's not. You're not distracted by like how cool it is or how like
yeah.
like different it is from your day to day life. You're like, yep, that's how you do a tattoo, and this is me feeling pain, so that's great.
Yeah, it's so true, right? It's crazy.
I've tried to think about like why like tattooers are the worst like usually the worst at tattoo. You've been great. You haven't like moved or
Yeah, but you know what I
Complain.
mean.
But yeah, generally.
It's not like I could be one of those guys that sits quiet there. Like, it sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I'm not great at getting tattooed.
I hate it.
There's been times when I've been like, yeah, I'm doing great, but then most of the time I'm like, man, I am really screwing this whole thing up.
Oh, the worst is when you move and you know you can't move. Like, fuck, why am I moving?
Yeah. Dude, Teresa Sharp was doing my arm, and it was just the outline, and I was wiggling, like, the rest of my body was going everywhere, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm doing this.
No.
Like, and I could only do the outline that day, and then the next session I was fine. But, like, for whatever reason, that day, I was the worst.
Out of it. It
Yeah.
is by days sometimes when it comes down to it, I feel like, for me. Learned that in my finale piece right there.
What?
Learned that in my finale piece.
Yeah.
you saw that shit?
When you were doing this?
Yeah, I was like, but more aggressively.
Oh my god. I only saw that, like, when I watched it.
Dude, it was like, I'm fucking shaving this thing now.
Yeah.
And that was what, a 27 too.
That's what oh no, I'm using a 17, sorry. Dude, that green was so solid.
Man, it took me forever to type that shit.
It was nice.
It was pretty good. I mean, things I would have done different, but I kind of liked it.
You're not working in, like, under, like, ideal circumstances. You got
No.
Dave Navarro swinging around.
Oh, it was so great.
But, like, damn, that was such a nice tattoo. I was like, I had such mixed emotions when I saw that thing, because I was like, really happy for you.
Really sad.
But so sad for Kelly.
Oh,
I saw it, and I
dude.
was like, oh, damn it.
I thought you were gonna fuck it up.
Like,
Why
why?
you finish that shit? And I was gonna leave those dots blank. That's what,
Yeah.
you know, I couldn't do it because I was gonna take out the rule of the thirds in Japanese, which was 1/3 skin.
Yeah, I mean, you could have put like
A little
a
bit.
little bit of
And
yellow
leave
in
the
the very
halo.
center. I don't know if
thought
her
about
skin
it.
would have been good for that yellow though. Like,
Chris wanted me to do a little bit of light blue, and I thought it would have looked cool. I thought it would have looked cool, but you know, at the end of the day, she couldn't even take those dots no more.
Yeah.
She was done, and she did amazing. To be honest, like I know it was an easy tattoo. I fucking blasted her,
dude, that's such a nice tattoo though.
No, yeah, your girl was good though, right?
Oh, my girl, she was awesome. It was fun hanging out with her all day too.
Oh, dude, I don't know how you can do it. I can't talk during that finale with my client because I was so concentrated.
I
We were
had
talking the whole
to.
time.
Like, yeah, she was cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Like, I can't just sit there in silence, though. I get real, I don't know, I get real squirrely.
Yeah. How do you do black and gray? So you start with your blacks and then you fade it out to your lights, or do you start off your lights and then your blacks?
It depends on what I'm doing in black and gray. If I'm doing a, like an illustrative piece, then I kind of do the same thing I do, like, where I just, like, finish as I go. Like, with color. But yeah, I start dark for the most part, and then
It works
fade it out. But if I'm doing a portrait, then I go like a photocopier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I can't lose that stencil.
Yeah.
There's like some really like minimal like 3 lines and everything, but I don't do much in the way of line work for a portrait.
That makes sense. Yeah, you guys should definitely check out how much Kelly hangs out her needle. Look at that thing, huh?
Yeah.
I love it though. I'll hang out my needle a lot too. I feel like a lot of people are scared of it.
If I was using a coil, this thing would be hanging out like an inch.
Yeah.
I scared the shit out of Russ when I first started working with him, and he saw how far out I hung my needle. And he's like, "You can tattoo like that?" And I was like, I thought this is how you tattooed. Alright, so I'm gonna get over here now.
Alright.
So. I can move everything around, so I mean, while I'm doing that, might as well back to you.
Yeah, buddy. It puts the bacteria on the skin.
I always have to stop myself from giving my aftercare in the voice of Buffalo Bill.
Put redemption.
It puts the redemption on its skin or else it gets a hose again. It does this 3 or 4 times a day or as necessary. I hate myself.
I fucking love that movie. Zyman never watched it. She saw it for the first time the other day. She fell asleep halfway through it, but...
I'm going to pull this under you a little bit more. There we go.
Says all 3 of you killed it in the finale. It was tough to pick a favorite, but Kelly, you killed it.
Oh,
Yes,
that's nice.
yes, and that's Matthew Asher.
Thanks, Matthew Asher. Masher.
Masha. Oh, dude,
Masha.
Oh, Masher sounds amazing. That guy's nickname forever should be that.
Yeah, the Masher.
the Masher.
It would be cool if he worked specifically with potatoes.
Oh,
Like he has some sort of potato-based profession.
that would be amazing.
Bring in the masher. I hate myself again. I cannot stop this, and you deserve better.
Bring him the Masha.
Masha.
The Masha.
Bring him over to the Masha.
That's the worst spot for ink, somebody says. I'm gonna tell you right now, worst spot for ink was my chest. It was fucking brutal, bro.
Nobody like this bone though.
It
Like,
wasn't good.
It's not cool.
Not good, no.
Like
But-
everyone's like, oh, the forearm is super easy, and I'm like, I don't know. This bone would like a word with you.
Yeah, it's not the best. But compared to my chest, piece of cake. Chest for me was really bad. I didn't expect it at all to be that bad.
My chest was honestly probably the easiest tattoo.
Really? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like, if not the easiest one of, but I really think it might have been the least painful tattoo I've ever had.
I don't know, man. Mine was so. It's because the side where you put it. Because girls put them around their boobs. So it's
Yeah.
like you don't get that under armpit thing. You know.
No, there's not that feeling of vibration too, like when you're right on like the
Yeah.
sternum.
It is. It was the most painful by far. It's crazy. And I still haven't finished it. I got an appointment in April. Definitely shouldn't break through that one.
You know what? I really hated my butt.
Really?
Oh man, like on my butt, and like near, like anywhere, like near my butt crack, like on my butt,
Oh.
above my
I
butt
haven't
crack,
gotten
like
near the butt
right,
crack.
right around there. Like cause he did my ribs right afterwards. He like moved back up onto my ribs, and I was like, stay on my ribs forever. If I never have to feel my butt again, like
Oh.
I like the ribs felt like heaven.
Good. I got something in my butt cheek. I got 2 tattoos in my butt cheek. My wife tattooed a heart on me.
Oh, like a Care Bear.
Yeah. And I got in the other side. Thomas Asher did a really badass devil riding a goat while he's farting. Oh, dude, it's priceless.
Awesome.
It's an obnoxious devil.
Yeah, it's not one of those subtle
No.
devils.
No, he's kind of an asshole, but he looks amazing. He's also smoking and throwing donuts, smoked donuts that are in the shape of hearts. I think it's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
What's the easiest part of the body to tattoo, in your opinion?
Thigh?
The thigh?
Probably the thigh.
Really? I don't like the thighs that much. I feel like they swell up so bad. It bothers me sometimes. I like tattoo the forearm.
Yeah, like the inner forearm.
The inner forearm, that's like my favorite.
Yeah, I feel really accomplished too because it covers like the whole forearm.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, I just did so much tattooing.
Yeah.
And if you put it on like a thigh or something, it would just look dinky.
I know. I really like the forearm. So when you do the white highlights, do you change to a new needle?
I might, because I'm not getting the black out of this one, because past Kelly was a piece of crap and apparently didn't like rinse it out before she stopped using it.
But you regularly don't.
No. I think I'm good with this one anyways. Yeah, we're good.
What about getting paper towel inside of your needle? Does that even happen to you?
Not usually. Sometimes with like a really big, like round. Like if I'm using like a round shader, or like a big like 11,
Get
rare.
some glue in there.
But yeah, not usually.
That really happens to me a lot, actually, with threes.
With what?
With the tight threes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they fill up with me. After a while, when I look at them, I feel that you can tell that they got a little piece of. I mean, I know it's basically dead skin. You know that it's just hanging out there mixed with the lotion and shit. But that happens to me. Gotta be wiping my threes often. Shit, that's fucked up. I don't feel that at all. Don't even feel it.
Excuse me.
Somebody asked, who would be the one person on Earth you want to tattoo?
Probably Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas fucking Cage. Fucking wrong with you. No way. No one did.
Refusal.
I ain't tattooing you, bro.
Right after Ghost Rider.
Nah, that would be pretty cool. Mine would definitely be Sylvester Stallone. 100%. And I need a Rocky picture with him, like, punching him, you know?
He does like a lot of his own art, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because I know he got tattooed by Mike,
DeVries.
DeVries.
Yeah, and Jeff Gogwe.
Oh, interesting.
He has that whole big, like, that back piece from Gogwe.
You know, really. You get tattooed by the girl.
So weird, like, that, like, I don't know why I'm surprised that it's Stallone. It's just, I guess I'm surprised that, like, there aren't more celebrities that get tattooed by, like, really great artists, like, you know, Jeff Gogwe and Mike DeVries and everyone. Like, I don't, like, why is Stallone, like, the exception to the rule?
I like Stallone. I like him. I think he's a cool dude. Gets tattooed a lot lately.
His mom's a psychic, I think.
Is she?
Yeah.
You know, I heard stories, I don't know if it's true, but I heard stories that he was born with deformity in his face, and his mom would give him a certain massage every day on his face to make him better.
Huh.
So supposedly you don't notice it that much on him, but you can kind of tell.
Yeah.
And his mom would give him like special massage every day in his face, so he would try to get it better for him.
Oh.
Yeah. Good dude.
Do you surf, Dion? I used to surf. I don't surf anymore. I haven't surfed in bucks in a long time. I could probably still get on a board. Looks awesome. How hard do you run your machine when coloring?
Exactly the same as when I'm lining. I don't change anything. I've got it at 9.9, and it's been that way throughout the whole tattoo.
Emerald, yes it is. I'm not gonna tell you
That much, because my wife is next door. She hasn't seen it. I want to surprise her. But yes, it is, Emma.
How do you guys feel about hand and neck tattoos? How do you feel about it, Kelly?
Hand and neck tattoos?
Yeah.
I feel fine about them.
Yeah?
As far as like me doing them,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like that's tricky because I have to completely change how I tattoo in order to do a hand tattoo effectively. Because you can't do this much blending.
Yeah.
Like, and I can't use the muted colors that I usually use because I feel like color fades so drastically in a hand tattoo. So I always, like when I do a hand tattoo, it doesn't look like I did it. Like there's a lot more like neo-traditional elements because I'm trying to make sure that there's like a solid black outline around everything so that it'll stay. And then I'm usually doing way brighter colors and much simpler blends. So, I mean, you can technically get a tattoo, like a hand tattoo by me, but it's just not really going to look like I did it for the most part. Like, there's probably a couple exceptions, but I think hand tattoos look drastically different when I do them than like my normal tattoos.
Now, do you tattoo a person, for example, that would come up to you, doesn't have tattoos, wants to get her first tattoo on the hand? What would you say to that?
It would, honestly, like, I wouldn't be 100% opposed, but you would have to make a strong case. And the reason I wouldn't be 100% opposed is because my very first tattoo was on my hand. So I can't be a 100% hypocrite and, like, have it myself and then not do it, but someone would have to make a strong argument.
Yeah. I just don't do it.
Yeah.
I'm done doing it. I did it once because of a really strong argument. I still feel bad that guy's hanging out with no tattoos and a fucking hand tattoo. It bothers me. I know it maybe not bothers him, and that's the only thing that should matter. But it bothers me, so I just don't do it.
Yeah.
feel like hand tattoos are a really big commitment, you know?
Oh yeah.
Especially nowadays it's a little bit more relaxed, but man, you know, getting an 18-year-old coming to your shop and being like, I want my whole hand tattooed. It's 90% of the time it's such a bad idea. Because, you know, it's definitely a job stopper.
Yeah.
You don't know what that person, you never know what you want to do when you're 18.
Oh my god, like
You know
what?
what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, there's a big chance of that person, you know, regretting it. And
If an 18-year-old with no other tattoos came to me and wanted a hand tattoo, that would probably be. I can't think of any argument that could be made.
No. Yeah, no, definitely if an older person with a job and everything comes to me for a hand tattoo, yeah, I mean, it's, you know what you're getting into. I don't think you know at that age, so I wouldn't get it done. But I see some pretty badass hand tattoos done, so whatever. What do you get for your hand tattoo, your first hand tattoo?
It's a black star, and it's still there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, very nice.
Have you ever had to turn down some tattoo designs?
All the time.
All the time. There you
I'm really picky with what I tattoo. Because I want to be really into it. And
How do you turn it down, though? That's a good question, because I even have that question. How do you turn down a tattoo without being a dick about it?
I try to be really honest about it and just be like, that's not something I would normally do. You know, like, because I don't want to like make something up. I don't want to lie to someone, but I also don't want to be like, your idea is crap, because it's not that it's crap. I mean, unless it's crap, but like, it's just that if it's not something that I would normally do, then it's, you know, it's better suited to someone who's really gonna love it.
Definitely.
So I just try to tell them like, well, it's not something I would really do. You know, I usually do like this, or I'm more into this. So I might not be the best option for that particular tattoo. It's pretty straightforward.
I guess that is the best. I always feel bad turning down people with their ideas, especially when they're really pumped about it.
Yeah. I don't feel amazing about it, but I would feel worse doing a tattoo that I wasn't excited about, and then, like, then having to fake it. Like, when they're like, oh my god, I love it, and you're like, yeah, I have lukewarm feelings for it. I'm gonna turn you a little bit. There's, like, one little piece right here that's killing me.
looking, Kelly.
Turn it that way.
You want me to turn it like this?
That works. Hey, your elbow stopped bleeding. That was cool of it.
Nice.
Nice little treat. Let's get that dry paper towel on there one last time. Just for old time's sake. Hey, Gian, you're done.
Am I?
Yeah, we're
No
done.
fucking way.
Holy crap.
Dude. Hey, you want to show it to the camera first?
Yeah, let me do that real quick.
Hey, that didn't hurt at all.
Yeah, you didn't feel it a bit.
Didn't feel a thing. So don't show it to me. Ah, shit.
There she is. Alright. Well,
Ah,
that's...
that was
I
fucking awesome.
that was it.
Ah, hey guys, that was awesome.
Yeah,
What
that
are
was
we
fun.
doing this again?
I don't know.
Sleeping.
Whenever you tattoo me.
Ah, well, we gotta tattoo you.
Yeah. I'll do this. I don't know.
Spanish?
We finished.
You wanna see it?
Yeah.
She hasn't seen it yet.
So Zaime is gonna see the tattoo I
Ugh.
just did of her
I
for the
haven't seen
first
it either.
time.
So we see it right now? Alright, come over here, man. Let's
Oh
check
my
this
god,
out.
what you
Oh,
got
careful the
there?
edge.
I haven't seen it. Wait. Oh, bro, this thing looks amazing,
What
Kelly.
is it? Let me see.
Look at that thing.
It's a fucking Harry.
It's Harry
Look
Potter.
at this fucking Harry Potter team.
So good.
Oh my god, number one.
What?
Bring everything. Oh
You
my
do.
god, Kelly, you killed it.
Killed it.
Oh my
Killed it.
god,
Oh,
so beautiful.
Dying
Wow.
here.
Go Slytherin.
Yeah,
really-
take a look in the
It was
mirror.
amazing. Look at that thing.
Wow,
It
it
was
was just
amazing.
like me.
Oh, bro. That's
Oh,
so
yay.
good. Look at that thing.
I loved it.
Awesome.
Thanks, Kelly. You're the best.
Thanks,
Thank
buddy.
All right. Well, I mean, guys, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you guys for
Well,
tuning
awesome.
in and watching Gian get destroyed for like nine
Suck.
and a half hours, something like that.
Something like that.
Jeez,
But we made it. It
we
wasn't
made
that bad.
it. All right,
All right, guys.
night.
Thanks a lot.